coffee maker is plugged. I'm gonna have to take it apart and see what's wrong. Probably got some coffee grounds in it. Well, good morning. So this morning I've just wet my hair, watched some other YouTubers, responded to some emails. I will be placing an order. Oops, that's gonna be really watery, I think. 1 second here. Let's see what's wrong with this thing. All right. Hello, Raksha. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? Okay, let's see what's wrong here. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be plugged. You're doing good. That's awesome. I'm doing very well as well. I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes, have my coffee, and then I'm gonna do dishes. And then I have to, actually, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna place an order for our business, my husband's and my business. And I have to get my credit card. I like to, oh, my wallet's not there. Where's my wallet? There it is. I suppose I'm gonna have to turn a light on. This light in here is so bright it just gives me a headache. All right, excuse me. So, I should get my tripod. One moment. Excuse me, guys. All right, so yeah, just concentrating a little bit. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing a live this morning, but okay. Hello, Kathy. Put this down, and I'm going to tighten that. One moment, please. I want to. Okay. My dogs are wrestling. Put this down just a little bit more. There we go. Tu faz qua? Is this Portugués? ¿Hablas portugués? Yo hablo español. Uh-oh. I'll have to do that when my husband gets home then, because I believe my son might have my card. So what do you speak? French? Francois. And where do you live? I do not speak French. I should. I'm a Canadian, but I don't. Careful. Where do you live then? Yeah, my husband is working now. About 5 minutes from where I am. Oh, you live in France? France? Nice. But a lot of times my husband will pop into my lives and listen while he's working. just to support me. So, yeah, so how is France right now? Is it cold? Is it warm? I don't know anything about France except for they speak French. And there's Paris and the Eiffel Tower and all that kind of stuff. But climate-wise, hi Deborah, how are you doing today? Thanks for joining me. Oh, thank you. It's cold. So what temperature is cold for you? It's very cold here today. That's how it is here. A couple days ago it was only -4 or 5 Celsius, but yesterday and today that wind is just so icy. And it's when the wind blows over the snow, it causes a lot of ice. Oh, I think it'll be a good day regardless of the weather. I think that's what we have to try our best. It's not always easy, but we have to try our best to make good days no matter what, right? Can you give Blue? No, I don't know you. I know Deborah. I only give the blue wrench to people that I've known for quite a while. No. I cannot do that. So, right now, while I'm taking a break, my breaks, usually I'm always doing something on my breaks. I'm not just talking or breaking, resting. So I have my own clothing line, which I will be once I've got another order coming in. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down some so you can actually loosen this a little bit. That's a cute cat. I do have a cat. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay, where did she go? Okay, you want to see my dogs? There we go. Excuse me. I don't know why every time I go live, I get some in my throat. Maybe I'm allergic to going live. Yeah, my husband and I have run our own business. We've been entrepreneurs since 2005. So this May it'll be 21 years. What is trappe mignon? What does that mean? Deborah, how are you feeling today? You know what? I'm almost ready to do dishes. I was wondering if that was what you meant. So I think we're gonna do dishes, and then I have to find out where my credit card is. So I'm in Canada. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I think I did because I said I should speak French because I'm in Canada, but Western Canada doesn't speak French as much as Eastern Canada, because it's closer to Quebecois. So do you just speak 2 languages? I shouldn't say just. Do you speak 2 languages or do you speak more than 2 languages? Catherine. Ah, my name's Kathleen. after moving here to Saskatchewan. You speak 4 languages. What other languages do you speak? I should answer emails as well. You're good today. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear. So do you, may I ask, do you have fibromyalgia or what? I know you have lung problems. Do you have other problems as well, Deborah? One day I will actually get a haircut. I haven't fed Blue yet. I think I'll do dishes. Oh, François, inglés, español. ¿Hablas español? Pues yo también. ¿Y el otro? And there's my cat. Let me show you my cat. There she is. A bit. So you speak a bit of those, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Deborah. That is not fun. So you are on oxygen, correct? Nice. Well, yeah, French and Spanish are a little bit similar, but the accent in writing is similar, but the accent is quite different, depending on where they're from, where you're from. I don't know if it's the coffee that does this to me. I don't know. Did you ask me if you are on oxygen? Yes. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I have to clean this tank. It's horrible. What the heck, Blue? I'm gonna have to do that today or tomorrow. These lights today are just bad. You're back, Art by Pancake. It's a fun name. Okay, I need to get snails because he eats my fish. My fish eat this fish here. I'll show you him. I have to clean his tank. He ate all of my other fish. Well, almost all of my other fish, or scared them to death. You're welcome. It is a very awesome name. It's very fun. It's 59 Fahrenheit here in Cala, Texas. It's windy though. So I wonder how much 59 Fahrenheit is in Celsius. All right, I'm going to turn this light off again. These bright lights, because these lights in this living room are so bright, they just give me a headache. So before I get one, I turn it off. I won my volleyball game. Did you? Awesome. Congratulations. That's exciting. Are you allowed to tell me your name so I know who I'm talking to? Or do you want to tell me your name? If not, it's fine. I won't be offended or anything. It's just nice to know who I'm talking to. And what country are you in again? I don't need to know the state or province or whatever. Are you in the US? Are you in Canada? UK? The UK, wasn't it? I've been getting a lot of people from the UK lately. All right. I'm going to get my tripod again. Lollyball? No, volleyball. Volleyball, not volleyball. That would be a good question. I don't know what lollyball is either. Okay. I have to... All right. That's what I was going to do. I keep forgetting. Did it sound like I said lollyball? Lollyball, lollyball, lollyball. Ugh. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, wait. Where'd everybody go? Is everybody gone? Oh, volleyball. I should read before I open my mouth. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. If I'm saying something that doesn't sound like it should, it's kind of nice to know as well, because then I know that I need to speak more clearly. Okay. I'm going to put up two drip trays. I really want to get all of these dishes done today. I should be actually, apart from ordering, my son had given me my card back. Apart from ordering materials, I should be creating a video today because I have to edit it and put it up for Tuesday or Wednesday. I kind of like to have it up Tuesday, but okay. And I don't have any mints or anything. What else is good for getting rid of the frog in the throat? Okay, I think that's good. This is my weather here. Everything is very dirty right now. So we have to put sand and salt on the roads so that cars don't slip through the stop signs. Okay. I'm determined to get all these done today, so help me out. Okay. Hey, Miss M. Deborah, my oldest daughter was coming down the mountain and they were stopped because they were longhorn sheep in the road. I love seeing wildlife. Oh, that is so cool. Hey, Miss M. Hey, Sarah. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? You know, Sarah, I wasn't even going to go live today. Actually, you know what? Miss M, I'm going to make you a moderator as well because you've been around. You're part of our community. There we go. You're doing good, Miss M. That's awesome. You're doing good as well, Sarah. That's awesome. You did encourage me. You didn't make me. You encouraged me to go live because I was thinking maybe I should just do everything on my own without going live, but that's so boring. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Because you know how it is with YouTube. Sometimes you can think, nobody's going to watch anyhow. So... But if we don't put ourselves out there and keep going, putting one step in front of the other. If I miss a few of your comments, just bear with me. Feel free to meet each other, introduce yourself to each other. Deb, does not do YouTube, but she's a part of my community, the larger community. And Miss M, do you do YouTube? I do not remember. Hardy Home does have a YouTube channel. She's from the UK. She's a very nice young lady. She's a mom of 4. And I enjoy her content that she puts on YouTube as well. Feel free to add on there what you do. If I don't answer you right away, I'm just, before I take a break, I'm going to see how much dishes I can get done. I know Deborah is from the United States. Miss M, are you also from the US, or where are you from? I will be looking back over all the comments when I sit down, if I miss some, but my hands are too wet right now. So, but one thing that I will share with you all, what I've been doing lately, forcing myself to, I'm trying my best to go along with Paula, Mrs. Paula Does Retirement, and Tracy with an IE, Wild and Free. Paula is doing the no sugar, no desserts is basically what she's calling it. And Tracy is doing the no sugar. Now those two things kind of go hand in hand. And along with that, Tracy has been eating healthier, and I think Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. Miss Paula eats healthy all the time. Well, most of the time, because she typically eats at home, so it's easier most of the time to eat healthy when you're eating at home, unless you're not eating. And that's one thing that I have a bad time doing, is not eating. So I'm going to get my pots done first, because I always leave those till the end, and then they end up stacking up. So what's the weather like there for you guys? Here it is very cold. Well, the wind is very cold. It's not like minus 40 Celsius or anything, but it's cold. Colder than the 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I don't know Fahrenheit. Sometimes I try to figure that out, but 2 days ago it was -4 and -5 Celsius, which for here is really warm. Okay, let me read some comments. 1 second. Sarah from Hardy Home 1. You have to remember that if you're going to write that into the YouTube search. I set timers in my home to speed clean. Gives motivation so much. Yes, it would. And I do compete against myself, kind of like that. But since I have a couple chronic illnesses, I have to constantly be thinking about how much time I can spend, how my body's feeling, making sure I'm pacing myself so I don't go into flare-ups and not be able to do anything. So, Hardy Home, whose name is Sarah, says, "Hi, Miss M." Hello, Hardy Home. Gosh, your memory is good. Thank you for making me a mod. I am honored to help you out. Thank you, Miss M, and I appreciate you. I'm from the US, live in Indiana. Okay, nice. It's about 5 degrees dry, light showers earlier here. That's not too bad. A little bit cold with only 5 degrees though, hey? So understand health and illnesses. Can't speed clean. No. But when I go for walks, my natural instinct is to speed walk. So then, and I have find unless I'm walking with somebody who does not want to walk for exercise, they just want to walk to talk or visit, then I have a hard time walking at a reasonable rate that my body likes. You can hear my crazy dogs. So, yeah, that's, so I was going for walks every day for almost every day for, I don't know if it was up 2 weeks, a month or something, and I ended up having a flare up. So I do exercise like stretches every day, leg raises and my arms and different things, but trying to make sure that I'm doing something, which is better than nothing. Sorry for the noise of my water. I only have one sink, so it's not a double sink. So I do what I can to make it work. And I don't have a dishwasher, but at the same time, I find that dishwashers, depending on how new they are, don't always clean the dishes properly. Anyhow. All right. So yeah. But what my goal is, and has been, I'm doing a lot better than I have been in a long time, because my husband and I were renting a shop with offices for our business. We're contractors, building contractors, and for a year I didn't see my symptoms coming on. I wasn't really paying attention because I was excited about the business and growing, and what I was doing in the business as administration. Well, basically, because it's a small business, of course, just like a small town, you have one person playing many roles, right? So I was the administrator, the HR, which is human resource, hiring people. I did payroll. I purchased materials. Myself and someone else would do estimates. So, and more than that. And then there was a time when I would also help on site. Sometimes it was just my husband and I. Sometimes I would supervise on site, but generally I would never supervise. Only I would also work. So that is one thing that people don't really know about me on my YouTube channel. I don't, unless they were here, 5 or 6 years ago when I originally started my channel. So, and that's the thing too, is I started my channel 5 or 6 years ago, and I brought with me, when I restarted it, about 600 or 700 subscribers, I don't remember. So I'm still growing slowly, but at the same time, I am growing. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying meeting all the people. Oh, there's 2 new people here. I cannot see your names. Hi, how are you guys? Thanks for joining me. My hands are wet, so I will go back and greet you properly once I dry my hands off, but I'm just trying to get as much washed as I possibly can at a time. So yeah, those of you who do YouTube know that YouTube can be frustrating, but you know what? When we're only focusing on growing and we're not focusing on what we're sharing with people, because that's what we're doing, right? We're sharing our lives, we're sharing what we're learning, whether it's like yourself, Sarah, about your hauls, the different stores that you shop at there in the UK. Hello, welcome in all the new people. I will greet you here shortly. I'm just going to try to get this one big pot done. Okay, 1 second. But my mods will also feel free to welcome people in when they come into the channel, because basically what a mod is you're the helper of the channel. All right. Oh, you did that. Thank you very much, Miss M. Appreciate that. Hey, Izzy, how are you doing? Hardy Home One says hi, Izzy. Wimpy Kid Lover, hello. Hi, I'm Aldi Guy. Hi, Aldi Guy. Thanks for coming back. Hello, Hardy Home One. I was here a few days ago. I do remember you. You have a lot of subs. Getting there. Hi, Kathleen. Iconic. How are you doing? Thank you. Thanks for joining me. I had a channel, but I haven't uploaded for 2 years or something. And you have a lot of subs. Yeah, well, just over the past year and a half, it's been a slow growth, and that's okay. Because the important thing about YouTube, maybe I'll put this in here, and then I'll throw the whole thing out. The important thing about YouTube is enjoying it, first of all. Finding your niche. Now, finding your niche, which means finding what it is that makes you happy to do. Because most of the things that we do, there are going to be people that are going to enjoy your channel. There are going to be people that are going to be mean as well. Like all of us have experienced, most likely. And if you haven't yet, you will. So, if you're wanting to try again, I would encourage you to do so. It's one of those things where, I don't know if you know the difference between a marathon and a race. I mean, I know some of you do, but if you don't, and if you're writing comments, I will get back to your comments shortly. Miss M, I appreciate you welcoming people in. That's awesome. So yeah, so if you are like, no, YouTube's too frustrating, like you say, I have a lot of subs, but it's actually a growth over a 5-year period, really. I mean, I took 2 or 3 years off, but part of the way to grow is by being a part of lives like you are now. Even if you're not using your YouTube channel and posting videos at the moment, what you can do is just let people know that when you're in the chat, in a live, that you would, if anybody would like to sub to your channel. And of course, this is not a sub for sub, but if anybody would like to sub to your channel, check out your videos that you will be wanting to most likely go back and do more videos. And then supporting other content creators is another way to really grow your channel. And then, you know, once your videos start going out to a vast majority, which mine have not yet, then it'll be good. But you got to just really plug away. Plug away. Enjoy the process. Hello. Not sure, I can't see your name right now. I will stop in a few minutes and say hi to all the other people. If you are a moderator, so you have a blue name with a wrench, you are basically my host is what you are. My assistant. Another thing that does for you is you can check out other people's channels to see if you're interested in joining their channel. So, and then each of us have different lives that we live, of course, so we're all going to have different things that are going to be occupying our days to like make it. Some people have all the time in the world to just post and post and post, and other people have much going on, a lot going on, and so they don't have as much time to post. So everybody who does a YouTube channel is going to grow at a different rate. We all do different things. So my channel, it took me a while to really find out what I wanted to do with my channel. So give me a moment. And today, for instance, today I wasn't going to go live. But Hardy Home asked me what time I was going live. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go live, even if it's only Hardy Home that joins me. I will go live. And of course, usually you're going to get more than just one person coming out. Not always, but usually. But even if you get one person coming out, it's a bonus. It's a good thing. Okay, so let me just take a break here and I will read. Valentina, hello, how are you? Okay, 1 second. I'm going to lean against my counter here. Thank you, Izzy. Okay. So, Izzy, good job. Izzy, hi. Impy Kid, you are so cool. Well, thank you. I admire you. Keep going. Thank you very much. Iconic. You're pretty. Thank you, Izzy. I'm from the UK. Oh, nice. Same, Izzy. Okay, I've got 3 people from the UK here today. I like Aldi. Oh, yes, Aldi. Sorry about that. Yesterday, lunch asked if you had any food allergies out of interest, but my internet kept lagging, so didn't know if you answered. Oh, yes, I did answer. I don't have any food allergies. Medicine allergies, yes, not food allergies. I mainly like to upload short videos on YouTube under YouTube Shorts. I seem to enjoy that more than long videos. Well, that's great, and you will eventually grow with that as well. And as long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. You are doing very well, Kathleen. Hugs. I'm wishing you luck for the future. See you next time. Well, thanks for joining me, Iconic. Where are you from, may I ask? Aldi, can you send us some Jolly Ranchers in the post? Sure. You like Jolly Ranchers? No, I probably won't do that. I'm very bad at delivering mail, sending mail. Okay, 1 second. Oh, you were here before, weren't you? I do remember you. You're the one who doesn't speak Chinese, but your parents are Chinese and your family speaks Chinese, correct? And I told you I think you should learn Chinese, but it's not always easy. We all have different, I have 3 kids, and they all have different levels of speaking Spanish. Yup. I find that for me, when I learned Spanish, and I'm not Spanish, my husband is Mexican. I'm Norwegian by my grandparents. My dad, that was his first language, was Norwegian. But yeah, all three of my kids speak at different levels, different understanding, different things. So, and then what else? Oh yeah, when I was taking some Spanish, Oslo, Norway. Yes, I have family in Oslo, Norway. A lot of the family that my family knows is in Bergen. Give me a moment and I will, because I still have, my dad has cousins there, and cousins' kids, and then, you know. Because he only his dad and his grandpa came over from Norway on my dad's side. So he still had a lot of siblings back in Norway. But I believe a lot of them are in Bergen. I know that he did it. My mom and dad went to Norway in the 80s, and I know that they went to Voss, and they went to Oslo, and they went to Bergen. But when my brothers go back, or go to visit, it's I believe mostly to Bergen. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that, but hello, I'm not sure if I don't say hi to you and don't say your name yet, don't be offended. I'm just washing dishes. So basically my channel is about making connections with other people like yourselves. It's about encouraging people where they're at in life. So my and that's when I do that while I clean, while I do dishes, while I take breaks, while I work on estimates or quotes for our business. I will be sharing on one of my posts. I'm not sure if I'll do a live stream. I'll probably do a live stream as well with a video for my clothing line, which this is not one of my clothes. It's very old, but it's one of my comfy pieces of clothing. So yeah, so that's what my channel is about. Just encouraging where you're at, trying to understand people where they're at, and sharing what I've gone through too. So what I do on my long form videos is I have another character who's played by myself. Her name is Sonia. And we talk about life things. Sometimes we talk about YouTube stuff. Sometimes we talk about my life stuff. And I know I'm old enough to know that I'm not the only one that goes through stuff in life. Hard stuff, good stuff, whichever the case may be. Frustrating, exciting, you know. So I like to share about those kind of things, and I like to do it in a little bit lighthearted. And I'm practicing. I'm getting better. I'm not the best at it. I'm not. Nobody. Well, okay. Most people don't just automatically know how to do something. And so I will read your posts here shortly. Just I will go back and read them now. And then all of us have, you know, some of us are super healthy, some of us have chronic illnesses, some of us have cancer, you know, all sorts of different struggles. Some people have different beliefs. Some people, you know, so all that kind of stuff. I just like to be an encourager. I like to encourage you where you're at in life, no matter what you're doing. And if you decided to do a YouTube channel, I like to encourage you that. I got a lot of kids coming out as well, and I encourage them in their volleyball, in their school. They're being strong even if they're being picked on, all that kind of stuff, because we always need somebody to be there for us. And sometimes we need somebody other than our parents or siblings to just give us that extra little boost and say, yep, what my parents are telling me is true, as long as they're being encouraging. Because that's getting heavy. Okay, and I didn't tighten this properly when I set it up, so okay. But anyhow, and I knocked over my soap and spilled it. That's okay. Deb, I can see that one. I will say hi to you shortly. Is that Van Girl Cheryl? I can only see because you do your normal heart and Canadian flag, and if it's not, well, hello and welcome. But of course, Shirley, if it is you, because you have a moderator thing, I'm assuming it's you and not some random person. I will go back and read lives and my back lives views. Okay, so I'm gonna dry my hands now. We're gonna go take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna drink some more coffee and water. And I have to turn that big light on again, which I don't want to. It's just there's not enough natural light today. But, well, I will live. Okay. One moment. I'm gonna put you guys in my tripod, which when I'm at the sink I don't do because you don't see me properly. Okay, one moment, let me go back. Put you up just a little bit here. There we go. Okay, let me go back some. Yes, okay, did answer that one. Okay. Okay. I want to learn to speak Spanish because I took a DNA test and I am Spanish. So I would love to learn. Oh, that's awesome. So Spanish from like Spain? That kind of Spanish? Can you come to the UK to see us, please? Oh, I would love to go to the UK. That would be amazing. What's for dinner tonight, Kathleen? That's a good question. I haven't thought that far. It'll be something with chicken. Because I have some chicken breasts that are thawed out. What are you having for dinner tonight? Got any ideas for me? We are big fans. Thank you, says Aldi. Can I have a clothes? Well, I don't give them away because I don't have money to just give them away. I haven't sold a lot yet because I'm just getting started advertising them. Miss M, I'm adopted in 2005. My adopted parents adopted me half-sister. My half-sister, we have the same biological mom, but different biological dads. Okay, nice. Cats, hi, where are you from? I am from Canada. Oh, it was Hardy. It was Sarah that Kathleen is from Canada. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you answering that. I have a friend, van girl Cheryl. She also has a YouTube channel. Lives in her van half the year, which I would love to do. Thank you, Miss M, as well, for letting him know that I'm from Canada. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being my assistants. So from Mexico. Okay, my husband is Mexican as well, so my kids are Mexican. Can I have mod, please? Nope, not right now. Walter Herwood, I don't know you well enough yet. M just became a mod today, even though I've known her for a little while. Aldi, where you sell clothes? Well, online. I have a Shopify store, and so if you go on to my YouTube channel, you will see my Shopify store, which is called Kathleen's Wearable Art and Fashion, because my clothing is my art. The pattern on it is my art. I am from Canada. Nice. Which province are you from? What's your favorite thing about drawing? Well, I don't really draw. I paint. I'll show you. Let me show you. I do abstract paints. That's see those two there? Those two there. And those two there are some examples of my paintings. Hello, Nicholas. But for me, painting just makes me relaxed and helps me to take my mind off everything else that's going around in the world today, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. How you doing, Nicholas? What is your friend's account called? Which friend? Van Girl Cheryl? That is what? Van Girl Cheryl. Thank you very much, Nicholas. You're from Australia, right? And I met you on Exploradora 80's channel, correct? Evaxo, hey, can I have a shout out? My name is Eva. Hello, Eva. Nice to meet you. Elia, but remember me? Are you the same one that always changes your name and asks me if I remember you? I'm not sure. If that is true, then yes. I do not remember an Ali, though, because I don't remember you. I was wondering, because I get a few people coming in here asking if I remember them. Now, some of them I do remember, but some of them I don't. Hi, you're stunning. Can you say I love you, Eva? Why? Hi, Grandma. Hello. I have my YouTube grandchildren now. I don't have my own grandchildren yet. I will one day, most likely, but not yet. My friend wants a shout out. Can you say Phoebe? Hi, Phoebe. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me today. We're just going to take a little bit of a break. Then we're going to go do some more dishes. And thank you, Miss M. See, I have my friends here who like to help me on my channel. And if you say something that is not appropriate, they will delete the comment. Eventually, you might get put on a timeout, and then you might be deleted if you continue. So just letting you know, my friend wants a shout out. I did say hi to Phoebe. Hello, Phoebe. She said I'm doing good. Awesome. What do you mean, Ma? Aldi, can I have a shout out for my dead budgie Billy Bob? Aldi, you are funny. You are the prettiest person ever. Well, thank you. My husband tells me that quite frequently. But I appreciate the compliment. Oh, are we almost ready to go back and do some more dishes? You guys gonna help me do dishes? Who's gonna put away? any of you gonna put my dishes away for me? Hi, Sadie. Sarah, did you see my message earlier? So proud of how organized your kitchen cupboard is where you store the plates near the sink. You should see my plastic one. That's not quite as organized. It will be one day, but not right now. Me, you're gonna help me? Ellie, okay, sounds good. Grandma, yeah, I'm here. Relatable things. Hello, relatable things. What's your name, granddaughter or son? Hello, Eva, Phoebe, Ebony, Sadie, and Mia. Thank you. I appreciate that you love me, grandchild. He drowned in my dog's water bowl. Oh no! You're my granddaughter. Nice. Hello, Jeffy from Scotland, UK. Nice to meet you. We have quite a few on here from the UK. I'm still grieving. I'm sorry. That would be very hard. I will tell you a story about my lovebird that I used to have. Natasha, hi, welcome back. Before we go do dishes, I had a lovebird. We had fish. Did we have a cat at that time? Yes, I think we did. Anyhow, can you say hi, Eva from Northern Ireland? I did. He lived for 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks? Oh, I'm so sorry. So our bird, he would fly around. She would, girl. Hello, Spring Coos. How are you doing? Our bird, did I answer your question, Sarah? Hola, amorcito. I'm taking a break from doing dishes. There's Raul. He's my husband. You're doing good, Spring Coos. Awesome. And my dog ate him after he drowned in my water bowl. In your water bowl or his water bowl? That's very sad. So one day, let me tell you my story and then I'll read your comments. So one day, our lovebird, named Sugar, we couldn't find her anywhere. She was just vanished. We searched everywhere. And then we went I think it was my husband, Raul, who's on here as well, which I should make you a moderator, my dear. Where are you? Oh, you are a moderator. Okay. So, he found her hanging upside down on the light cover of the fish tank. Isn't that crazy? Kathleen, in the short time been on lives, you being called pretty gets mentioned most lives. Have you noticed? Yeah, a lot of the people are from other parts of the world. And some of them ask me to marry them if I can go to their countries and all that kind of stuff. But that's only because I'm a lady and they think that, you know, that I'm desperate or something. But I'm not. I'm just here to hang out with all of you, people like yourself, Sarah, and these silly kids. So, but my husband joins me quite a lot on the lives, which makes me feel good. Hi, bestie Eva. And then having you moderators on here like Miss M and Deborah and yourself and other people when they come also makes me feel good. Yeah, I'm not a kid though, Natasha. No, you're not a kid. You're a mom of 3, right? I'm sure he was nice. I'm your best friend. Well, you make friends very easily. Yes, I remember you, Natasha, and I remember that you said you had to go dance with your son, I think, and then you had to leave. Was that you? I think that was you. Sarah from Hardy Home is a mom of 4. You love my hair. Thank you. Well, I think it's time to go put away dishes. Shall we go do that? And who was it that was said that they were going to help me put dishes away? You probably left already, hey? Oh, Amir, yeah. Okay, anyhow. One moment, let's go here. Thank you. You're 38. I thought you were 37 for some reason, unless that's somebody else. You said you were going to help Eva, that's right. Guys, can everyone say rip Billy Bob? Rest in peace, Billy Bob. Ouch. Okay. Ow. My foot got a cramp in it. Not me, thanks. Done my dishes. Oh, come on, Sarah. That's okay. You want to see my dishes that I have to put away? Those ones. Oh, do I have this on Zoom? I had it on Zoom, which I didn't even realize. So not too bad, but why would... Welcome, Natasha, says Miss M. Miss M says rip Billy Bob. Why would I say rip Phoebe when you told me to shout her out? I'm confused. Yeah, this cupboard down here where I'm putting these dishes away is not organized like my top one. I want to get some like trays and baskets to put in there. Okay, now. I think tonight I might make chicken. I've been craving chicken quesadillas these days, but I think I'm gonna chicken sweet potatoes and mixed veggies. I should do mashed potatoes, but I don't feel like it. I really want sweet potatoes unless I keep the sweet potatoes for myself, which I could do because my son I don't think likes sweet potatoes. But anyhow, I'll drink this one. This is my old one, which I'm glad I didn't get rid of because I can still use it. When I have too many dishes like I do today. There. I should put that in there. Sorry for being so noisy. I'll be right back. Okay, this goes in here. This goes in here. measuring spoons. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get my husband to tighten the screws on my new thingy, because, okay, 1 second. Thank you, Miss M. Natasha, you have 1 dog and 2 cats. What are their names? Natasha, oh. I hate doing the dishes, but they have to be done. Yes, they do, unfortunately, or fortunately, ha. Miss M, I had to time Eva out for 30 seconds. She kept spamming the chat with us, waiting to say rip Phoebe. Well, thank you for doing that. Hi, you're so pretty. Thank you, Emily. Well, that drawer slopes pretty low. It does, yes. It's an old kitchen. From being a mom too, have you ever had this similar experience? Was in an expensive grocery store today by chance, buying fuel. You say gas. Fuel's fine. Needed rice, so paid for than usual. Kids commented, Mom. The rice seemed so nice. Oh my gosh, we'll have to buy the expensive rice now, I guess. I'm a little bit confused. Glam with Esther. Hi. I saw an old woman. Me? Thanks for reading my drawer comment. Stay safe and chill. You as well. Callum, I got a big jewelry box for my daughter from Christmas. So now I need to go put my jewelry in it, which should be fun. Yeah, that would be very nice. I have a Jin, which is my dog, and a girl sister, which is my cat, and a boy, Finley Snowy, which is my girl cat. Nice. I have okay. Have you ever had this similar experience? Was in an expensive grocery store today by chance buying fuel. Needed rice, so paid for than usual. Oh, you paid more than usual. Kids commented, Mom, the rice seemed so nice. Oh my gosh, we'll have to buy the expensive rice now, I guess. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Clara, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. So I got the expensive rice. Oh, the rice expensive shop as only place at. Didn't tell kids, and when I ate dinner, they said, wow, this rice is different and so nice. So, oh my gosh, I can't buy the cheap one anymore. Yeah, I find that with some products, most definitely, where you, for instance, with what we call ramen, we used to call ichiban, because that was the name of the noodles that we would buy. And there's another kind that we don't, my husband and I don't like, so we didn't buy it, even though it's a cheaper one. And then, yeah, there's been a few things like that. There's a few things that are cheaper that are actually better than some of the more expensive things, but taste-wise. But yes, there are. I've experienced that for sure. And I will come back to reading your comments here shortly. My eyes are starting to go wonky on me again. So, which is another reason I take a break from reading. It's so slushy out there. So if I get this done this afternoon, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be doing one of my Sonia and Kathleen live long form videos, which I love doing. It's fun, and I've had quite a few compliments on the videos. I just have to get my thumbnails down so that it reaches more than my community, but feel free to take a look at those, anybody who's here today. And we're gonna be done. Thank you everybody for your help with my dishes. I appreciate it so much. The sky is cloudy, but you can see the sun just above it. So it seems quite bright, reflecting off of the snow. $2026. Crazy, hey? Ow! I almost cut myself. I didn't though, so that's good. So I have a question for everybody. What is your biggest pet peeve? What is your biggest pet peeve? I don't think I have asked anybody that for a long time. If you're just joining in, my moderators with the blue wrenches and their names are blue, they will greet you for me because they are my assistants. Because right now my hands are wet and I am taking a break from reading because my eyes are going wonky from having to strain them. Wonky eyes. Do you guys have wonky eyes? I have wonky eyes. Sometimes. So once I get this done, my afternoon is going to be busy ordering stuff and writing back to channels who either want to interview me or I want to interview. Well, I call them chit chats, not interviews. Things done, and I've got to work on my clothing line again. Okay, might as well wash this while it's here. Scrubby scrub scrub. Sometimes if I'm not smiling, it's not because I'm not happy. It's because I'm concentrating. I do see bye, Natasha. So bye, Natasha. Thanks for joining us. Come again.